equally as dominant. You got the #1 and 2 scoring defenses and leading in sacks. This is a great matchup.
Bucker kicks it. The defending Super Bowl champs versus the #1 seed. And the team that few. First play is going to be a straight handoff to Hill. And he's taken down after just. He's got 2nd and 9. A little play action and a dive out to about. They're going to say he started this lined up at the top, ready to put on pressure. Here they come after him. Jackson gets the pass away and it's incomplete. Here.
The Chiefs are as good as any team in the National Football League at defending.
The deferral at the top for Kansas City worked out well. Took him off the field in a hurry. Stout punts it. James is backpedaling. Rich James fields it at the 6. Waits for a second and then is shoved out. Quick pass. Kelsey's got a catch. Got a pick on 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. He's able to fire it to Pacheco for a first down. He picks up.
Even if it's man or zone, and get the matchup you want.
Over to Rice. He's got blockers up ahead. And he picks up 11. One of those blockers was Jawan Tate.
Run it.
You've seen the screen working already. Looking, diving under. The first wave is Pacheco. And they hand it to him. And he gets 1. That's all. 2nd and 9. It's Pacheco. That handoff a little late getting there, but it's 3rd and 2. They call on Pacheco, and he is wrapped up by Roquan Smith, who had him low.
Get someone going and then get it to the flat.
Drifting right, throwing. What a catch. That was Kelsey pulling it down for the first down.
To your last read and to throw a perfect strike. It was really good defense by Stevens, but Kelsey playing his best football of the season.
Pacheco brushes off one defender. And going for the deep ball, and there's a flag in the secondary. That thrown in the
defense #10.
Houston did not have a single snap inside the 25. Here's Kansas City from the 19, throwing at the goal line, and it's caught by Kelsey for the touchdown.
He has not seen he's played everyone, all the greats. He has not given up anything this year to tight ends. 50-some yards all year, and what a throw. And tight end
drive now in 8 consecutive postseason games. Kelsey delivers on 4 yards on their first possession. And now, a play action. Steps back. Tries to plant. He's got Tranquil after him all the way back at the 3, and he throws it away. 2nd and 10. Going to go to the air again. Across the middle, they've got Andrews in his
stop right on a dime. And that size makes it an easy target.
3rd and 1. And they try to hurry up, and look who plugs the hole. It's Tranquil, who on first down will
give up a touchdown if you're wrong.
Jackson's going to keep it, finds the seam, and there he goes. He's got Snead trying to bring it to a halt, and he does as Lamar. On first down, Gus Edwards has a big one. Running through tackles. Edwards is the definition of a north-south runner, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
On the pocket. Cuts away from Chenal, who's trying to get after him for a second time, but the ball is thrown to the end zone, and it's caught. Flowers with the touchdown. His return, the Jackson 4th down run, and then Lamar to Zay for the touchdown. You were watching the AFC Championship presented by TurboTax. 15 miles from Lamar Jackson's hometown. Down in the Fort Lauderdale area. Here's a little pass in the flat to Pacheco. 2nd and 7. He looks over at Pacheco and then goes across the middle. Rice with a little pivot and on first down. Quick contact. 2nd and 12. Here's Mahomes. Taken off and dives. There's contact after. Going to go up top for it. Just lobs it right over Hamilton. And they have the first down with Kelsey's 4th catch.
Any tandem in the league, Jim.
On first down. Here's the run. And it's Pacheco. Fights for extra on a single throw. Makes him 9 for 9, but there's not much here for Edwards-Helaire. Forward progress. That time, completes it. It's Rice. First quarter, if it's any indication, what a game we have in store for you today. Just what we thought it might be. 7-7 after one in the AFC title game. Championship game since Rich Gannon in 2002 started 12 for 12. That's now 11 straight as Rice breaks free, bounces off another hit by Roquan Smith. 5. And there's the first incompletion.
Nice, a line together.
Mahomes backpedals to the 37. He's got time. All kinds of time. Now escapes. Fires it at the last second, and Kelsey caught it. I mean, he's made some catches. The touchdown catch wasn't easy. That one right there. Time career reception record in the playoffs.
Wow.
Here's Gray. Noah Gray takes to about the 12. On the left. Gonna run it with Pacheco. Traffic at the 10. Up top. Now going to run for it. He's got it. Just out. First and goal.
Like we talked about, this has been dominant the last 2 weeks.
Pacheco crashes into
here.
Second and goal. It's back to Pacheco. Pacheco drives across for the Chiefs touchdown. Hey, the Ravens come back after sitting for a long time. Back to Flowers. So the first play after the touchdown.
Mentally sound, weren't able to do that on that last touchdown drive.
Okay, Trey, 2nd and 1, and that's incomplete. Speaking of Spags, he spent, hills the running back, gets the call. He's got the first, leans on 1st and 10. Lamar got hit from behind, the ball is stripped. It was
Times it perfectly. And that ball is out. Chiefs ball in games like this. The ball.
We got the football feast going on over here in downtown Baltimore. Chiefs get the takeaway at the 33 and a pickup of 3 for Pacheco, who was 2nd and 7. Kelsey has just tied the Jerry Rice reception record for career. 3rd and 1. And a power ahead for the first.
To them.
Look at this, the direct snap to Pacheco, the fake to Rice, and that wizardry only adds. Slides, Clowney coming after him. Throws it incomplete, throws it. Caught, Kelsey falls forward. They're not gonna give it to him. Pacheco, I don't think he got there.
Hamilton comes in from behind the knees down there. That's going to be short. Ravens ball.
2 scores had they elected to kick a field goal instead of going for it. Here's Lamar. Keeps it. Spins away. He got out of a tax.
Baltimore with the emotion of the game. Keeps it a 1 score.
2nd and 5. Ball batted up into the air and caught by Jackson. He caught his own pass.
That's one of the instincts. The God-given gives the awareness to go beat him to the punt and makes one of the greatest plays you'll ever see in a championship game.
Well, Reed was going to have it, but Jackson just jumped in front of him and completed.
People want to be in the category of some of the stuff that Lamar does.
Whatever it takes. Flowers on the end of round. Dana has them after 1.
They're giving up a run to the left if they wanted it.
He's in trouble. He tried to get it away, and it's ruled. Sidearm knocked down by Jones.
It's batted passes, and it's because of guys like this. I mean, that's a D lineman, D tackle, who just waited it out and used a little shuffle to get that.
Stout, much hang time. Picked up on the bounce by James. And he falls forward. 3:49 to go in the half with the lead. And will be receiving the 3rd quarter kick. And look at this. Down the field. Tangled bodies. Low snap to Rice. No gain. 10. Again, a low snap. Here comes Hamilton. Mahomes just has to unload it as Kyle Hamilton. His first punt to Duvernay, who's dangerous. Won't get a chance, though, to handle it. And it's scooped up and stopped by P-Ride at the 40. Just a short punt that time. Lamar completes it. It's likely who did such a super job filling in for Andrews during his absence ever game. He's here today, too. 2nd and 4. Flinging it down the field and unable to get under it as
They did.
out of the backfield, too steep. Because they've been the best team in the regular season in the last 2 minutes of the first half. It's James.
Deep down in here.
Hand off Pacheco. They wrap him up around the neck.
Personal
Chiefs.
foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 50. 15-yard penalty.
Switches to the other side, 1st and 10. Out of the backfield, Pacheco is trying to get a running start. But
Great analogy, yeah.
2nd and 5. Rushing 4. Able to split the defenders, incomplete.
That's going to be a penalty. They hit him in.
No foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 98.
Oh, man.
Wow.
1st down. Stepping up. Fakes it because he's well past the line of scrimmage and gets pushed out by Roquan. 2nd and 7. Mahomes down the field, wide open. It's Kelsey again, who's having just a 1st and 10. From the pocket. Complete. Rice races to the sideline. Field. Mahomes over the head of Gray. Here they come. He felt it. He takes off. He's got the first. He's got the sideline, but there is a marker.
Offense, number 65. 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
3rd and 14. Screen. Another flag down as Rice takes it all the way to the end zone.
Offense, number 65.
Looks like Smith. He is coming. Pass complete. And Kelsey puts him in field goal range. There's Butker from 52. And it's good right into the net.
When you give them all of a sudden you're the underdog, you're like, oh, really? I guess I haven't done enough to show you not to make me an underdog.
We've talked to him 161 and 1 touchdown, and that's going to bring us to halftime. Time with the score, Kansas City 17 and Baltimore 7. Halftime is next after these.
Come and be there for those.
Coach, thank you.
Thanks, Evan.
Start the second half.
This is the National Football League.
Mahomes in traffic, 800 yards in this game. Off his back foot, puts it up, knocked down by Mark.
These are 2 of the best teams in the National Football League. And there.
Duvernay just watches it bounce down the sideline. Powers around. Edwards is the running back, and here's Gus. Gus getting the call. Look at this tackle conversion. 2nd and 10. Flowers on the end around. McDuffie was not going to let him get around him. Good act here, Tony. Jackson flings it up ahead, and it could have been picked.
Nancy, this should have been intercepted. This is right to Bolton. And just tries to do too much. Calm down, be patient.
There's Stout. Big boomer for the hosts and the Detroit Lions. Here's a 1st and 10. Rice. Good piece of tackle.
Game, best players.
Try to cross him up with a run. Pacheco ridden down after a game.
These type of downs.
3rd and 6. Pass on the mark for Watson. Fields the low snap. Fires it sideline.
Yes.
Another low one. Flips it back over to Kelsey, who powers ahead. Hardman's in for the first time. Just chipping a season in a 2 seed before last week's loss to Kansas City. 2nd and 7. Incomplete.
Offense, number 74.
Nobody ran with him. Zone.
Comes over to Edwards-Helaire. There's Hamilton. 3rd and 15 to come back this way. Pacheco able to make that catch. But here's Townsend. Sends it inside the 10. And it takes a Baltimore bounce for the touchback.
Second half defense. They average only 7 points a game, this Chiefs defense.
The pass caught. And racing out across the 35 is Gus.
Lamar needs to start to use his legs a little bit in the run game.
First down. He fakes it into the line. Needs help. Going to do it on his own. Here goes Lamar for about 12.
Did a few years back.
They have 61 yards on the ground so far. And he escapes the sack and gets the incompletion with Dan all over him.
Spy, you're exactly right.
Got it away just in time. And 2nd and 10. And that's by Hill, the catch. And he's got a first down. They've had 2 big pass plays to running backs on this drive. And now Lamar jump pass with another completion to Hill, who's played this year.
Be a record if they can do it today.
2nd and 5. Incomplete.
I mean, the defense.
Holding. Offense number 76.
The blitz, they pick it up. And that is good. 3rd and 9. Pressure. And they got him. That is Reed coming up. That comes up empty again. Stout. Take something off of this one. It'll bounce around inside the 10. And they'll make the Chiefs start this one at Raven Legend. I'll show it to you after this play as Pacheco is met head-on by Queen.
For that Raven style of defense, those guys would hold them here.
2nd and 7. Pacheco. Again, that defense up to the occasion. Holding him. On 3rd and 7 to come after him. Had to get rid of it. Townsend. Going to fly to about the 37. DuVernay is going to be stopped right there. Play action, loads it up. Wide open. He's got him. It's Flowers. Getting past Snead. Down to the 9-yard line.
At the end of the play, Tony, offense number 4.
Too many penalties like this today, and you see right there. Oh, the ball right there.
Oh, it's all of this. It's everything. It's the ball.
The best in the NFL at not giving up shot plays.
From the 25. And no one there. Lamar steps up in the pocket. He's got Flowers. He's got a first down. And he high steps to about the left.
If he looks deep and throws it underneath, he'll have a chance to win this game.
Last play of the 3rd quarter. Bateman, he's the first. I was going to say, ball was whistled down. That on the brink of doing something. We've got 1 quarter to go. A trip to Las Vegas and a berth in Super Bowl 58 is on the line in Charm City. 2nd and 8 from the 9. Jackson to Flowers. He dives. The ball came out. It's recovered by Kansas City. Did the ball come out before he broke the plane?
I think you're right. Snead,
It's out.
who has played at the highest level this entire season, Jim. Snead has defended the other team's.
Has not in a row won the turnover battle. Some of them have been even. But they're +2 in this category today as Pacheco. 7. Mahomes. Thinking on the run. Almost got it to him. That was to 3rd and 7. Lofts it. Kelsey. Who else? First down.
Sportsman like the late hits.
1st and 10. Pacheco right into the arms of Roquan. Dumps it off. Watson. Good stick. That was Steve.
Foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 24.
On Smith here, Jim, is that Jadeveon Clowney just lowers the head right at the end there and is initiating contact into the head neck area. You see him just dip right there, and then the helmet is the first to initiate. That's the call that they made, and they've been protective on that area throughout the season.
Helmet to helmet in the pocket. on the quarterback. 1st and 10. And they get to Mahomes. That's the first time he's been sacked in the 2nd and 19. And Rice spins to about the Ravens 48. They blitz. Gets it out a little low for Gray, incomplete. Townsend end over end. And land near the 5. And Watson's there to cover it at the 1-yard line.
Talk about
Thrown from the end zone. And over the head of Bateman.
you're losing so many hidden yards.
2nd and 10. Dancing around, whipping it sidearm to Likely, and he's got a 1st down.
This kid's good.
Mike Donnell has come in for Chris Jones on 1st down again. They go deep, and Williams on the coverage of Beckham's. First time we've seen Odell today. Chris Jones is back in with the Chiefs. 2nd and 10. Lamar has time here, and now breaks out of the pocket. Jones is there. He wiggles past him, and he falls for about 9 yards. Really, that's not fair.
They're throwing this here.
1 of 7 on 3rd down. This is only 3rd and 1 as he's dancing around. Looks up, and he gets taken down for a sack by Wharton. They do. They are going for it. 4th and 3. They convert. Woo. Throwing on the run, and that's incomplete. Lamar sings it, and Beckham now is back in. They run it.
There they go.
And they get the 1st down on 3rd and 2 with Gus Edwards on 1st down. The pass to an open man, Aguilar. Aguilar going out of bounds after a big play for Baltimore.
Able to restack him and then get that corner.
Long again to the end zone. There's contact. McDuffie, but no yellow marker. Beckham, and it's incomplete.
This is exactly
1-yard line has now reached the Chiefs 25. 2nd and 10 to the end zone again, and it is intercepted. Intercepted by Deion Bush, who just can't
make that decision.
2nd giveaway in the end zone by Baltimore. 3 on the game. We'll play here first. 6:45 to go, and stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then able to drive forward for about 4 yards is Edwards.
You just said 2nd play in, right when Edwards goes out, timely for him to be in there.
2nd and 6. And now they wrap up Mahomes for a loss of about 3. That's both.
Quick screen.
The Pacheco. He's got blockers, but he's not going to get there. He has stopped the good here in 2020 against the Chiefs. It went 93 yards.
They'll have a chance here.
Player from Texas scoops it up at the 25 and gets past the first group, and he's got a nice return.
How patient do you want to be if you're Baltimore? I don't think you can hand it off yet until you get a perfect look.
Karlaftis has him wrapped up around the shoulders. Yeah, he's been hot of late, too. Here comes pressure from the secondary. Pass complete to Beckham.
Time, just one little linebacker coming for a spot.
Tough pass. Hill caught it, and he rolls for the 1st down.
And that's really a wonderful job by Hill, too. And the ref is there because you substituted.
Looks like he wants to go long with it. Karlaftis is coming after him, and he dives ahead for a pickup of about.
I guess it's a good thing sometimes.
2nd and 7. He just flips it. And again, good cut right between the restarts. 1st and 10. Taking him way back. And now with an open field, he is something else. And they are able to contain him. He just ran 40 yards to pick up 5. Here's the pass. Aaron is broken up at the 10-yard line by McDuffie. Lamar backpedaling and just throwing it away. Is that going to generate a flag?
Oh, 7 come in, and right here he turns, and boom, he grabs him. And the initial one, everyone sees the end. There's a little bit of Foot slippage with
Got the top 2 all-time kickers by percentage in NFL history in this game, and that is good.
tend to hand it off and go ahead and get a bootleg.
Going to run it straight ahead with Pacheco. Now we do have a flag down.
Field defense, 5-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
I'll make a play and busting across. Here's Roquan.
Foul, unnecessary
That's where
roughness.
it's wrong.
Defense, number 0.
That's
15-yard penalty.
First and 10. Pacheco caught behind the line by Queen. 11. Pacheco again. Quick contact on him. He gets the protection. He goes long and on his back to ice it is Marquez Valdez-Scantling for the second straight week. He catches a long ball. He had 2 of them against the Bills. 32 yards tonight.
Unbelievably aggressive call. Only Mahomes and Andy Reid, and they didn't blitz up the middle, and they gave him enough time.
You're watching the AFC Championship presented by Intuit TurboTax. Has made some MVP plays.
Yeah, that was to win the game, and we talked about the aggressive attitude a very long time.
They were just on a path to destruction all season long. At
11 receptions, and those 2 early in the game.
Baltimore, as the Ravens' magnificent season ends 1 game short. The final score is Kansas City 17 and Baltimore 10. Coming up next, the State Farm postgame show and the presentation of the Lamar Hunt Trophy. Jim Nance for all the crew saying James Brown's coming up after this. The champs are still in it, headed to Vegas.